Hi, ladies. Most women don't get emotionally used because men are smarter than them. Pay attention. They get used because they ignore the words that quietly reveal the game he's already playing. By the end of this video, you'll recognize the 6 words men use right before they slowly drain your energy. And more importantly, you'll understand how to flip every single one back into your control. If you're ready to stop overgiving and start seeing clearly, stay with me. Now let's get into it. Number 1 is busy. Busy is rarely about responsibility. It's about priority. When he keeps saying, "I've just been really busy lately," he's not explaining his schedule. He's testing your tolerance. He wants to see how long you'll stay available while receiving minimal effort. Many women hear busy and think patience proves loyalty, but what's really happening is evaluation. He's watching to see if inconsistency lowers your standards. Behavioral psychology shows that unpredictable attention creates stronger attachment than consistent effort. He disappears, then reappears just enough to reset your hope. Your brain starts seeing effort where there is none. That's conditioning. He's training you to accept absence as interest. The shift is simple. You don't argue. You don't ask for explanations. Pay attention to this. You reduce availability. When your attention is no longer guaranteed, his busy suddenly becomes flexible, because the woman who doesn't compete for attention becomes the one he starts chasing. Number 2 is later. Later sounds harmless, but it's one of the clearest delays in disguise. When he says, "I'll text you later," or "We'll talk later," he's not setting a time. He's removing urgency. The word later creates distance without rejection. It keeps you waiting without giving you anything solid to hold on to. Many women hear later and assume something is still coming, but later without action usually means low priority. He continues his life while your attention stays paused, expecting something that never becomes real. That's not timing. That's control over your expectation. The shift is simple. You stop holding space for undefined time. You keep moving. When your life doesn't pause for later, he either becomes specific or he fades. Both outcomes give you clarity. Number 3 is confused. Confused sounds honest, but most of the time, it's strategic uncertainty. When he says, "I'm just confused," or "I don't know what I want," he's not lacking understanding. He's avoiding responsibility. Confusion allows him to keep access to you without committing to a direction. He gets emotional support, attention, and presence while staying free from accountability. Many women hear confusion and try to help him figure it out. But all that does is invest more into someone who already knows he's not choosing clearly. Real confusion looks for clarity. This doesn't. This protects comfort. The shift is stepping back. You don't solve confusion that isn't yours. When your energy is no longer available to stabilize him, clarity shows up fast. He either decides or disappears. Both outcomes protect your peace. Number 4 is maybe. We use it to sound polite, but in reality, it keeps you in emotional suspense. When he says, "Maybe we'll see," or "maybe soon," he isn't undecided. He's keeping access without commitment. Maybe allows him to explore other options while keeping you emotionally parked. He wants reassurance that you'll stay available without requiring direction. Many women interpret waiting as understanding, but waiting without clarity signals acceptance of uncertainty. You suggest plans, he answers, "maybe," then continues living freely while your expectations stay paused. The shift is calm certainty. You don't chase clarity. You create it. Treat maybe as no, not emotionally, but practically. When your time keeps moving instead of waiting, he feels the shift immediately. He either becomes clear or disappears. Both outcomes protect your value. Number 5 is friend. Pay attention. Friend sounds safe, but in this context, it's usually a redefinition. When a man starts calling you a friend after emotional closeness, he's not building connection. Listen, he's setting limits while keeping benefits. Men categorize quickly: romantic interest, convenience, emotional support, or backup stability. Friend can mean emotional access without responsibility. So you listen, support, encourage, and invest while receiving confusion instead of direction. That imbalance doesn't happen by accident. It happens because access stayed available without boundaries. The shift is not anger, it's realignment. You withdraw emotional labor, you stop overgiving. When your availability changes, he reassesses your role instantly. He either steps forward with intention or fades away completely. Number 6 is soon. Pay attention. Soon sounds like a promise, but it's actually a delay. When he says, "I'll call you soon," or "We'll see each other soon," he's not giving you a plan. He's extending your hope. The word soon keeps you emotionally invested without requiring him to act. It creates the illusion that something is coming while nothing changes in the present. Many women hear soon and hold on, thinking effort is just around the corner. But real interest doesn't speak in vague timelines. It moves with clarity. The shift is simple. You stop responding to words that don't come with action. You stop waiting on undefined time. When soon no longer works on you, everything becomes clear fast. He either gives you something real or he disappears. Listen carefully, because this is where everything changes. Men rarely reveal intentions directly. They reveal them through patterns. Busy, later, confused, maybe, friend, soon. These are not random words. They are signals. Respect doesn't come from explaining yourself. It comes from what you stop accepting. Power is not in what you say back. It's in what you no longer allow. If this opened your eyes, stay sharp, protect your standards, and I'll see you in the next one.